Please welcome S.J. Rozan, who will present the Edgar for Best Short Story. S.J.'s work has won awards, including the Edgar, Seamus, Anthony Nero, Macavity, and the Japanese Maltese Falcon. She's written 15 novels and dozens of short stories. S.J. teaches during the summer in Assisi, Italy at Art Workshop International, and she will kill you on the basketball court. Paper Son, a Lydia Chin, Bill Smith mystery will be published by Pegasus Books in July. S.J.
Oh, well. I was not on the committee, but the committee worked so hard that they all had to collapse and they couldn't come here. So I am presenting this award, and the nominees are Rabid, a Mike Bowditch short story by Paul Doran from Minotaur Books. Paranoid Enough for Two from The Honorable Traders by John Lutz, Kensington. Ancient and Modern from Bloody Scotland by Val McDermid. English 398, Fiction Workshop, Ellery Queen's Mystery Magazine by Art Taylor, Dell Magazines. And The Sleep Tight Motel, Dark Corners Collection by Lisa Unger from Amazon. And the winner of the Best Short Story Edgar is Art Taylor for English 398, Fiction Workshop. Art? Art, I know you're here.
After we had finished dinner, Robin Dean at our table asked the wait staff for a little bag for the chocolate Edgar in the middle of the dessert tray for us to give to our 7-year-old son. And I got to tell you, I felt pretty lucky to be taking that home. I do have remarks. When I was in, I think it was about the 5th grade, my elementary school in Richlands, North Carolina, tasked us kids with selling magazine subscriptions door to door as a fundraiser for the school. I do not remember selling any magazines, though my parents must have signed up for something, I'm sure. But I do very clearly remember checking the square for a subscription of my own, and that was to Ellery Queen's Mystery Magazine. Reading the stories in those issues, which were my introduction to short mystery fiction, I don't think I ever dreamed of being in those same pages myself one day. And the idea of having my work listed alongside the distinguished writers and the fine range of stories on the Edgar slate this evening, and of standing up here right now, I don't think I would have believed it. My parents and my brother, Gene, Jenny, and Jason Taylor, couldn't travel up to New York tonight, but I'm grateful to them in so many ways, not just for that subscription to Ellery Queen, but also for all the encouragement they've shown both my writing and my reading throughout my life. Short stories don't come with acknowledgments pages, so I actually have a long list of folks to thank, beginning with the Edgar judges. I've been a judge myself 3 times, once years ago in this very category, and I know firsthand the weight of the work that the judges take on and the decisions they face, and all the many, many stories that could also so easily have made this final list. I want to thank everyone who read my own story in its early stages, including my writing group, Donna Andrews, Ellen Crosby, John Gilstrap, and Alan Orloff, as well as Brandon Wicks and Laura Ellen Scott. Laura is one of my colleagues at George Mason University, and I want to thank the folks in the English department at Mason generally, too many folks to name here, for their support of my writing and of my teaching. As I've said many times before, and I can't say enough, I appreciate Janet Hutchings, my editor, Ellery Queen, for giving me a home in the mystery community. Without her encouragement of my work and our long friendship now, I would not be standing up here at this moment. The same could be said for my wife, Tara Laskowski, herself as fine a writer as I know, and both my best reader and my best friend. Finally, I want to give a shout out to those folks who have built much of their own career in short fiction. At the tables that Dell Magazine has tonight, we have David Dean and Doug Allen and Josh Pachter, but I'm also thinking of writers like Michael Bracken and Barb Goffman and Brendan Du Bois and John Floyd and the late B.K. Stevens. You and many others have been a model and an inspiration to me, and in so many ways, this award is for you. Thank you.